everyone, this is Darryl20, and welcome to episode 60 of Darryl20's Let's Play of FTB Sky's Expert Mode, where today I think it's time for some Desh space plating. Last episode, we were wrapping up the Desh space plating stuff. In between episodes, I finished the last couple stacks that I needed to make. I'm pretty sure I've got everything I need at this point, but we're going to find out. I've got 2.5 stacks, roughly, of aluminum sheet metal, which I think is a little bit more than we need. But that should be fine. We're gonna make our space plating, our Desh space plating, all that good stuff. So let's recap what we've been working on the last few episodes to get this ready. Desh space plating blocks is aluminum sheet metal, 4x stamp Desh space plating block. So let's make sure that you, my friend, are ready to see what we got here. So we're gonna deny list, right? Desh space plating block. Cool. And then you're going to allow list Desh space plating block. And now we should be cool. So if I throw these guys in here and then gave you some Quicksilver, which according to my math, we're going to need a healthy amount. I want to say like 150-ish buckets worth. Assuming that you guys are all doing your job, yeah. So I'm actually gonna let, like, maybe... Does that seem cool? Like half a stack of aluminum sheet metal. We'll start with that one just to make sure that everything's kind of behaving itself. Alright, neat. Well, aside from the lack of texture applied to the incomplete Desh space plating block, I think everything's going okay. Over here, I've been processing more Quicksilver, which seems like it's, cruising right along. Wound up placing a healthy amount of this stuff in here, so that's cool. I removed that back piece so I could put a hopper in there, just so we can get, like, lots of it. Hey, look, we're getting Desh space plating block. Nice. Okay. Not too shabby. Looking pretty good, right? So that guy will take a few minutes. Let's recap everything we're gonna need to get our rocket. So, like, I think I've got most of everything that was here on my to-do list covered. Yeah, for the most part, yes, definitely. Cool. Look at all the stuff we did. Good job, Dyer. So with that ready, let's start prepping for what we need to do. So we need the rocket nose cone, which is going to need, a little bit of space plating and 31 of those and the lightning rod. Shouldn't be too big a deal. I should really get into bees, by the way. Every time I see bees, I'm like, you know what? I bet that would make life easier. Why am I not doing bees? That's really the question. Rocket nose cone. Check. And then you're going to live there. And that should be cool. And then you can go. And then we'll be ready to shrink this dude when the time comes. Nice. So that'll be the rocket nose cone. That'll be done. We do need rocket fins. We're going to need a few Desh blocks. Probably not too big a deal at this point. 2 Desh planks and a Desh engine. And this is the stuff where we need, like, these bits and bobs for, right? We're going to need some dynamic tanks. We're going to, looks like hardened glass. Shouldn't be too big of a deal. Are you not working? Oh, that's right. You want to be broken. And then manually placed. And then cool. Hooray! For a brief moment, it looked like it wasn't going to work. And I was getting nervous. But then it did. So, okay. Thank you. So, 1 component down. Nice. We can probably get our rocket fins, too. We're going to need 4 light and 3 heavy engineering blocks. So, 4 light might not be a big deal. 1, 2, no, maybe ish. As usual, we're a little bit low on iron plates. We're always low on iron plates, though, aren't we? And then just a few of these, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you just need some charged iron, which is compressed iron. That would be good enough to go with for now. And that should charge pretty quickly thanks to my way more powerful charger. Sweet. And then you. And then you. That should be cool. Alright, so you guys can now get ready to build a rocket fin. Cool. You're going to go there. You should have all the pieces you need. So get to work. Nice. So those are going to be my rocket fins. We're going to need some dash blocks, which I think we should have no problem making. Told you. Easy peasy. You dinged, so let's get ready to break and toss. Haha! Beautiful. Okay. So now at this point, I think we're really just waiting for some more dash space plating blocks, but let's see what we need to make. So we need some more dynamic tanks. We need 27 of those. I'm pretty sure that's hardened glass. We're going to need a dozen of them, so not a big deal. There's my fins. Thank you. And then we're also going to need this stuff. So I'm just going to get a screen grab of that because I know I'm going to need a bunch of it. So now luckily I think we only need one engine, so that's not going to be too big a deal, right? But from that's a radiator, right? Yeah, we have 3 of them. So we get 4 at a time. We can get some more steel sheet metal. We can get a bucket of water, no problem. That'll be easy. Sweet. So that's 4 of those dudes that we're going to need. We're going to need a redstone engineering block, just 1. We're going to need a light engineering block, just 1. Which I think we've already got an extra one in here, right? Yes. Excellent. So you guys go in there, you can get put away. And then I need 20 heavy engineering blocks. If I have them in my inventory, it'll be easier to craft. All right, and then we just need a little bit more steel to get hammered up. Now while that's cooking, how are you doing, Quicksilver? Not terrible. By the way, don't forget you can totally tick accelerate this thing if you so desire. Works pretty good. Might not be a bad idea to give the hopper a little speed as well. Remember, you barely need any mineral resin for this craft. It's like 10 millibuckets per 250. So, not a big deal there. Now, where's my tank? Did I leave it in here? I did. Like, I knew I had one. Sweet. And then you can get another stack of aluminum and get to work. Alright, you know, I'm going to actually grab these so that I can make my engine, because I think that should be sufficient to make my first piece. Hooray, quest complete. Any rewards for that? Nope. Why would I get rewards for such an impressive craft? Doesn't seem necessary. That should be cool. Okay. Wow, that was a lot of sheet metal. Okay, well, I may have overcrafted that a little bit. Life goes on. Hey, perfect. 20. Sweet. Alright, so in addition to all that stuff, we also need this stuff, which now is crafting up. And that's 2 electric motors, one of which is needed for this. So now, let's see if this dude wants to behave himself. So you're going to make... You are not going to make anything. I think I'm building this one by hand. Okay, let's do it up. So we're going to need some of this stuff. Probably not you, though. but I think everything here is what I need. Let's find out. So for the dash engine, right, we're going to need 1, 2, 3 of the heavy engineering blocks in like a squarish pattern, right? So I assume that's going to be like that, okay? And then we're going to need layer 2 will be the dash plating with engineering blocks on the inside. With engineering blocks on the inside. Cool. Okay. Layer 3 will be the radiators with dash blocks in the corners and the glass in the middle. Is that glass in the middle? No, that's got to be the engine, right? I think that's the engine. I feel like that's got to be the engine in the middle. Right? So radiator blocks. And the engine in the middle? I got to imagine it matters what direction it's facing, but I don't know, actually. I guess we'll find out. We're going to find out. We're doing it live. Okay. I assume that was the engine in the middle, right? Yeah. And it looks like the engine's kind of like facing sideways, so we'll find out. And then on top of that looks to be the redstone engineering with dash on the sides. And then on top of that is light with dash on the sides, right? So you. Cool. And that should be it. And then some dash plating. We're going to need... I'm going to borrow a little bit of you. Because I think I have a little bit more in there than I needed. Oh, wrong thing. There we go. It's crafting. It's working. Sweet. That is awesome. Hooray! Nice. Okay. Cool. How's my Quicksilver doing? Any more yet? Yeah, getting there. When in doubt, take accelerate. And you're still nice and hot, or not really? Maybe. Sweet. Okay. We'll get you in there. That gets you running again. There's some more dash space plating. How many do I need for the first thingy? I think it's 30 something. So I think, or no, actually these need 66 each. So we have a ways to go before this is ready. But we can get our 27 dynamic tanks and 12 hardened glass, right? So hardened glass is easy. It's obsidian, sand, and quartz, right? We are low on quartz again. That's what I get for not automating soul sand. Dire, please. And yeah, I'm making extra, but that's okay. Why are you not getting power? Are we out of juice over here? Oh yeah, we might be. Okay. Looks like you should be making juice. What's up with that? Back up and running. Trolley FTB team. That's what I say to you. Yeah, so this thing's doing pretty good, by the way. I'm getting like 7-ish thousand RF a tick, so it's really doing a nice job. Very, very pleased with it. Okay, so we need 12 of you, and then we needed 27. Well, actually, no, we do need 2, because we need 2 tanks, right? So we do need actually all 24. Right. Okay, yes. That is correct. We need all 24 of that. Okay. And then for the dash tank, we need 27 dynamic tanks, which I remember being relatively easy, right? I think it's just like a bucket and something. Yeah. So we're going to need 27, right? But 2 sets of 27. Cool. Cool. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to finish this bit off camera. It shouldn't be too much longer now. I'm just, you know, waiting for a little bit more Quicksilver, plus waiting for all that operation to happen. When I get back, we'll have all our dash stuff, and we'll be ready to go. Cool? So back in a moment. Alright, let's build a tank. Yeah, sound cool? Alright, what are we doing? Alright, so we need a 3x3 with edges. And then on the sides will be... Okay, so that's a pattern that I think I can follow, right? So a 3x3... with edges, right? And then probably just 3 tall. Is that right? Does this stuff break? I feel like it might break. It's hardened glass, right? So I should get it back. Yeah. No. Alright, well, yeah, I could probably just make one more. Quartz. Obsidian. Sand. Lickety split. And then 1 extra goes away. Because I think it's going to need to be like 3 tall, right? If I have 12 of them. Right? Makes sense. And then you guys all up in the middle. And if I wanted to, I could wand up the rest of that. Cool. And then it's just... this. And then presumably the same pattern on top as the bottom. And we know we did it correctly if we run out of tanks, which we did. And then I presume it's that. Nice! Cool. All right. Okay. Now you are doing what? Why are you not... Do we need a little bit more of you? I'm just going to leave 1 for what's going to be... Presumably, these are mostly done. If I need a little bit more of these, I'll make them. But I thought I had extra. Because I feel like I needed like 9 3/4 stacks, and I made 10 stacks. So I think I should be cool. But if not, we'll just make another batch. Maybe I didn't make enough. I sworn I did, though. Clearly not, though. Alright, so let's make, like, an extra stack. Did I really not, like, make enough of these? Dash. Well, okay, let's get a stack of you. We'll get a stack of you. And then we need some coal. And the trick will be the... Yeah, this is confusing to me because I feel like I had enough. But I guess we're going to need more platinum. Right? So for that, we're going to need 16 stacks of silver dust. This won't be so bad because I have, like, a healthy amount of resources right now around this. Zoinks. And then a refill, please. You should be pretty quick. Might even be able to take accelerated a little bit. Come on, Chief. Let's go. Fill up already. Thank you. Sweet. That might be good enough to get me done. Look how good my power system is, though, now. Like, we're really good with power. I mean, 7,000 R of a tick. Nothing to sneeze at. Cool. So then you, Isnium Dust. I'll hang on to you for a minute from now. kind of want you to stay in here, because there's supposed to be a tank in here ready to grab. That's kind of how I've been doing it. And then what? Platinum it up with diamonds. I think I have a few extra enriched diamonds, so that'll do. Sweet. Yeah, I'm really surprised, because I really thought I made 10 stacks of these. It's really surprising to me that I don't have, like, another stack of this. Like, there's not one hiding in my backpack or something, right? Nope. No idea where it would have gone. Okay. We just do what we do, and then hammer it up. You can tick accelerate these things a little bit, but if you overdo it, they, like, completely break. So just be careful if you're tick accelerating create machines. Alright, so you guys, you. And then my 2 stacks of carbon is what I need. One, 2. And then I'll just toss a bucket of molten cheese in there. And that should be cool. And remember, we have a huge buffer of this, so it takes 1,000,000 RF to make each one, but we have a buffer of 100 million, and we're only making 64. So, all good. So, I guess we'll see what happens now. I'll come back when this is all... Well, he shouldn't be too much longer. Yeah, I guess I'll come back when it's all done. You know what? I think I know where my math was wrong. I made a stack and a half of dash space saving plates. I made a few extra by doing that. And there's your problem. Okay, cool. So now we should be good for you and you. So let's build that thing out again, right? So a 3x3 in the middle. 3 on the edges. Three sets of those. That's cool. And that should be a tier 2 spaceship, if I'm not mistaken. Right? So now you can go away as excess, right? And I'm sure I'll use them sometime at some point, right? And then we've got our dash space blocks, and then we've got our second tank. So that's cool. We can shut you guys down, and we can build it up, right? So you guys with the engine, and the fins, and the tanks, and then boom. Ready for Mars. That's what's up. Nice. Okay, let's see what Quest has to say, right? So, effectively, we are now ready to go to Mars, and the goal is to go to Mars. Now, for funsies, I feel like I should real quick make a rune of water. Does that seem like a good idea? Just so I can complete that quest. Just so that when I go to Mars, we get that dun dun dun, that sound I like when we complete quests. So for you, we're just going to need a claptrap rune, which is going to be a water essence snowball and minor rune slate. Do we have anything snow related? I think we can get snowballs though. I think we can, right? Because if I wanted a snowball, I could put it in the blast chiller. Yeah. Okay, cool. So we're going to want a minor rune. Going to need a water essence or 2. Do we need a mana steel for this? Annoyingly, yes. But that's okay. We can get it. It's just 1 of each essence. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, now we're fine. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. And then we need our snowballs. But that should be easy peasy. Cool. Alright, so to make a rune over here, we're going to need our rune maker on the water. Yes. You're going to go there with you, and what else was it? Oh, that's right, we need a crystal, don't we? We need a watery crystal dude. It doesn't matter what, like, tier it is, so... Yep, it can totally be the crude one, it's fine. So you, snowball, you, click it a few times and we're good to go. Nice. You guys go away. You turn into Mana Steel. You go on there with these guys. And get me some Living Rock, please. And just like I said, I just wanted to do this because thematically I thought it would be cool to hit up Venus and then get the quest completion thing. Like that whole chapter complete deal. Right? So Rune of Water, quest completed. That means this whole chapter is complete minus going to Venus, right? Not today, friend. No knocking me off on platforms. Alright, so let's get our spacesuit equipped and get ready to rock. So this stuff comes off, goes into my backpack. This stuff comes out, gets equipped. O2's not bad. So, what do we want to prep? We want to get a receiver, right? So we want to make sure that we have one of those. And probably... That ain't so bad. Can we get some of this? We can get some of that. Bing, bang, boom. What else do we need from you? Overcharged iron sheets. Cool. And then for a receiver, we need LDPE sheets and signalum, right? So that's going to be polyethylene. We got some signalum for me? We got literally one signalum ingot. That is perfect. Right? And then latex, we want 4 of. Polyethylene, we literally have 1 bucket. Again, we're doing really nice here. That's kind of cool. One downside is we don't have space in here. So let me do this, and let me do... This is the trick to get fluids out of tanks. Especially when you have less than a full bucket's worth. Sweet. Alright, matter receiver. Okay. And then a flux point might not go awry at this point. That would probably be like really smart to get. Perfect. And then while you're at it, buddy, since I got you here, just because that's slow to make, I might as well kick them off, right? So now we have a flux point, okay? So we can teleport back there if we need to. We have our slash home that we can do. We're going to blast off. I need a little bit of fuel, which shouldn't be too bad. Where do I get fuel from again? Fuel from Ad Astra. The fuel refinery can turn crude oil directly into fuel. Should I do that? I feel like I probably should, right? Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Fuel refinery. Because that looks like really easy to make. Like, exceedingly hilariously easy to make. Remember, fuel was harder to get before. I can put you right here, right? And then we can just go get some crude oil. Are you actually a little bit low on crude oil? No, you should. Okay, I see what's happening. Yeah. It turns off when it's below 15, right? So if I did this... I guess good enough for now. I was hoping for an even amount-ish, but meh. And then in theory, you should have no problem filling up with oil. Nice. That'll work, right? And then we snag our buckets. We grab some extra cobble. 1, 2, 3. No, not that way, you dummy. Perfect. Now, do I have extra oil somewhere or fuel? It probably is not a bad idea, just in case I ever do, like, need... I can't imagine why I would need it, because /home exists, but having a few buckets of extra fuel, I don't know. Just feels like the right idea. Alright, so are we ready to go to Venus, then? I think so, right? So, yeah. No, Mars. Mars is where we're going, not Venus. Venus is next. Mars is this, right? So, I think we're ready. Goodness gracious. FTB... Backup start. Oh, that's right. I hit space again. That's the second time I did that this series. I hit space. Okay, I think we're good at it. We'll figure it out. I think even worst case, if I did forget to bring something, I'm pretty sure /back would bring me back to where I was. So, not terribly worried, right? Should be fine. Should be fine if anything goes awry. Find out. Solar system, Mars. Mars. Quest complete. I think we're waiting for some kind of lag or loading or something to happen. Hello? Anyone? I'm holding space. Where am I? What is going on? Am I underground or something? I feel like I'm underground or something. Game's not lagging. I am definitely... not sure. Caution, very dangerous to dismount now. Keep shift down during 40 ticks to dismount. Am I inside the thing? That's a new one on me. Should I /home? My inventory is acting weird. That's not... I mean, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to relog. Alright, I think... Ooh, that's better. That feels... And then I can hold space. Yeah, that's way better. Something got stuck somewhere. When in doubt, log out, log back in. Look at this cool place. Look, there's a Mars temple nearby. Sweet. Some nice caves, too, to catch some of the resources we're going to want. Nice. Okay. Looking good. Now we're better, right? So I should be able to get my rocket out of here. I should be able to dig up some Martian dust. Plop down a flux point. Plop down a receiver. Call it Mars. And then we're cool. Nice. That is awesome. That is a good time right there, folks. Cool. Can Martian sand do anything cool? It looks like it's just Ore Dictionary with sand for the most part, so I don't know if there's anything fancy about it. But, you know, we'll find out, I'm sure. Alright, let's find like a nice undergroundy cave to go to. Not quite what I was looking for. Yeah, unlike the moon, there is definitely some more gravity here, like a normal-ish amount. Not quite as not normal as Earth, but like there's some, right? We got to be a little careful. So what am I looking for? Ostrom. That's what I'm looking for. Nice. Oh, and there's bad guys. That's right. Ocean raptors. Now what I can do, since I'm not going to want to like have to go manually mining, what I'm going to do is I'm going to slash home. And then I'm going to dial up the moon. And then I'm going to slash home. And then we're going to dial up Mars. And then we can do you. And you. Forge ores Ostrom, I assume? Yep. Nice. And then start. And there we go. Now we've got Ostrom ore coming in. Courtesy of Mechanism. In theory. Psst. Mine. This is the part where you mine. What are you doing? You should be mining by now. 32 radius, negative 64 to 110. Yep. So you have 587 to mine. Are you not getting any power? That's weird. Why are you being so weird all of a sudden, game? Rocket. Over here, because I can reclamate that later when I need to. You go away, you guys go away, right? You go away. Can I slash back? Last death, okay, that would just be a death slash back. Alright, so I can't slash back, so be aware of that. Why are you not mining? Makes no sense to me. Oh, sweet. Some quests. Hey, I got free of that. Alright. Moon orbit if I want to get that reward. Okay, cool. Cheese. Ares. Cryo freezer, tier 3. So this is all like the... yeah, this stuff. Why are you not working? Isn't that weird? I feel like that's weird. I'm gonna break you and move you to a different location. I feel like you should, like, be working. I just told you to get all 4 doors. Would you work? Oh, you know what? Redstone mode. Ha, that's why. That's why. I forgot that I set that up. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. Okay, much better. Much better. Makes a lot more sense now. So hey, while we're here, I'm going to let that run, but we should also... Oh, see, now I put you on a chunk boundary, didn't I? Because I'm a genius. Okay, so you there, and you start. And now you're running, and you're flickering, and you're getting all... Okay, perfect. What's up, dudes? There's usually, like, cool loots up in here, right? In the rafters? Yeah, buddy. Ostrom blocks. Ostrom ingots. Sweet. Now, was there anything ever underneath the temples? I feel like the answer is no. I feel like the temple is, like, all there is, right? Did we validate that ever? Probably not, like, officially validate, but pretty sure that might be ish true. Is this, like, a world gen structure? It looks like something. Definitely... Oh, yeah, there is a structure under here. What is this? This is cool. Have I ever seen this before? I don't recognize this thing. This looks like one of those, like, dungeons you would get from, like, the Dungeons mod. You know, like, where you go, like, way deep underground, and then, like, there's 4 paths that lead off into different directions, kind of exactly like this. And then, like, you follow the paths, and there's, like, a lot of bad guys and all kinds of other cool stuff. Oh, my goodness, what is this? Some real loot's going on in here. Oh, my. There's, like, legit loot's going on in here. And I'm grabbing this stuff because, like, you know, I occasionally get some goodies from this. Okay. I don't know why mobs aren't spawning. Oh, nope, there's mob spawning. Well, this is kind of cool. How's my, we're getting there. I should probably be ready to eat. Okay. Well, unfortunately, it's pretty, like, beyond wrapping up point. I wonder if these guys, like, only spawn in darkness kind of deal. Maybe. Alright, sweet. No, that's not a great gem, but, you know, it gets the job done. Alright, so let's do this. Let's wrap up the episode here. We'll come back next time. And when we get back, maybe I'll explore these dungeons a little bit. Because I don't know if this is like a Mars dungeon or like some other mod adding it. But it feels Marsy, right? Like it's adding corrupted Lunarians. So like, I have no idea why this is here. I don't know if this is normal or what. But I guess we'll find out, right? And then, yeah, look at all the cool stuff we got. Lots of loots. I don't want to go too overboard on loots, but cool globes. Some supplementaries too. Interesting. Oh my, what is in here? Yeah, there's definitely some cool stuff to explore now. Now I'm feeling like it's neat. Look at this food. That's cool. What's in this jar? Liquefied source. Huh. And I can't replace it, interestingly enough. And what do you use? Stonium ore? Used to tame a pet rock and for crafting rock kibble. Okay. Well, that's an interesting thing that just happened. Yeah, I might explore this a little bit between episodes here, and then if there's cool stuff to see, I will record it. And then oh look, Ostrom, I'll take you. Half the reason I'm here is Ostrom, right? Yeah, I'll let you guys know what I find, if anything cool. For now, Devil20 signing off. Hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Let's come back next time and see where we go from here now. Because we've gotten to Mars, we got Ostrom. I think AE2 and auto crafting is in our near future, and that's going to get me really, really excited. All right, hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Take it easy.